Welcome back to the High Sierra Report. I'm here with Al Frangione, who is the security specialist for Lake Tahoe Unified School District.
Absolutely.
Right? And you're kind of putting together a group called REACT, and security at schools is a big hot topic right now, and REACT is how we're handling here at Lake Tahoe Unified. Can you tell us really what REACT is?
Well, in short, REACT is actually a collaborative effort with all of the local law enforcement agencies, and that includes everybody, FBI, CHP, local city and county, as well as our neighbors to the east. And we also are including all the fire folks as well, all the various agencies. And really, it's something that is addressing the concern we have here in the basin, where we just don't have enough law enforcement or fire personnel from any one agency. So we've collaborated together, and it's a highly really fluid group of people who are very focused on helping us address this notion of how do we secure our schools.
So this is what the security is. REACT is the actual group that is responsible for dealing with security, and you've gone through a process where you've done some identification, and now you are actually in the making it work.
Exactly. We've already done quite a bit of analysis over this year, and we've focused very heavily on creating lists and facilities projects, as well as training, I guess, lesson plans, if you will, and how we're going to be performing our drills. And now we're in the action step.
So in addition to drills, you have a methodology, two-pronged attack or something. You want to explain that?
Yeah, basically what we're doing is we identified fairly quickly within the nation that these various incidents that have occurred with respect to attacks on schools and even general emergency situations is we don't really know exactly what we're defending against. And every time we have an incident, it gets redefined. So we really are approaching it with a two-prong attack. Number one, tactically make certain that all of our students and staff and faculty and even local community members are very well versed in how to manage any sort of incident that might occur. And then second, so that becomes somewhat tactical. And then secondarily, let's try to get out in front of this and work very, very closely with mental health folks, the school districts themselves, each campus, and try to pre-identify some of these folks that might be, I guess, predisposed to later in life possibly doing these sorts of incidents, and give them some help.
So the first part is that should an attack happen, here's how we're going to react to it. Everybody's going to be trained a certain way. And the second part then is you're trying to be preemptive and stop it from ever occurring. Is that a best way to put it?
That's excellent. That's exactly what it is. And if we do those simultaneously, we probably have hedged our investment as about as prudent as possible, and I think we'll get the most bang for that buck. And I think the idea that's so important is that because everybody is so willing, as the agencies within the basin are so willing to be a part of this, and every day we discuss tactics and ideas and thoughts, and I'm working very close with individuals who actually specialize in identifying folks that absolutely would be in trouble and need some help.
And then you also, is it every day you're at the middle school and you're showing the kids exactly how it works?
Yeah, that one's a little bit unique. Really what we had is we had a REACT team, which is what we've been talking about, but then we saw a need at the middle school to try to get some presence with law enforcement and fire folks, and we really created, I guess in a way, a little mini or junior REACT program at lunchtime. And I volunteer my time during that particular lunch period. And it's a volunteer basis group that comes in, and every day we have a different agency come in and tell them a little bit about how they do what they do, who they are as people, not just a badge, not just a gun, and not just a fire truck. And then from there, really let them have a hands-on look at these various professions. Maybe even, I know I was affected when I was in middle school as to what I wanted to do for a living, and it's influential.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming in very much.
Thank you for having me.
We call you Safety Al over at the district, and thanks for what you're doing. We'll be back on more in the High Sierra Report right after this.